Cornell's weird.
What is your school?
I don't freaking know. My dad's today, like, you could totally get into this program. Like, your school's great. It's super, super great. Everybody thinks real highly of it. And I'm like, I don't.
People think it's weird.
People think it's the other Cornell.
Yes, that one they think very highly of.
Yeah.
Remember that time that I thought I was going to go to an Ivy League school in, like, middle school?
Yes, you were so dedicated. It was Harvard, man. Harvard or bust. You
for
had
a
that
while it was
folder.
Yale or bust.
Oh,
It was Harvard in, like, in, like, 5th and 6th grade, and then it was Yale in, like, 7th and 8th. And then I got to high school, and I was like, I'm not going to go to Ivy League. What
You're
the
like
fuck?
Rory Gilmore through middle school.
It was, like, an actual problem, and it had taken, like, a decade and 7 architects to figure out the answer, and I figured out the answer in 2 minutes. And they're like, we will see you at Harvard. And I was like, I'm going to go to Harvard.
Okay, but the Windows is clearly the answer.
Right?
Like, it's not that hard. What is wrong with you people?
Why? 7 architects? 7.
The Windows, guys. It's not a hard question.
Because adults are shoved into boxes their entire lives, and they finally fit in them, and they can't think outside of them anymore. Whereas kids are like,
Purple.
I don't know what that means, but I want to do this.
Purple.
No, that's just you. Oh my god, when we got her camera for All or Nothing, she was like, it's purple! She just kept saying that, purple!
But it's so pretty and purple. I never thought I could have a cool purple camera. I always thought it had to be boring. But it's beautiful and purple. Because I might be going back to school.
Have fun!
Whatever, it's teaching. I always I like English, but I always found teaching way more interesting. And then I have friends that like take a teaching requirement or like read a book about like education or like this is the most boring freaking shit ever. But like there have been some weird classes where I'm like, I could not tell you one thing I learned in that class. I was looking at my like bookmaking books from earlier and I was like,
how did I do that?
How did I do that? This is beautiful. What did I do to create this? There are flower petals in here.
Yeah, a lot of skills you have to constantly
Yeah.
use to maintain and remember.
I kind of wish English had built on each other more than it had. Like, I really wish we worked on theory more than, like, read this book and, like, let's talk about the history of it. But also, theory is just incredibly boring, so I probably would have quit English after freshman year.
Okay, so this weird thing in my school, like, every other school, everyone knows, like, the names of classes, but not the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
At my school, everyone knows the numbers and not the names.
The names are the interesting point.
Yeah, but everyone's just like, oh, I need to take, like, accounting 151, comm 112, and 143, and whatever. And, like, it's like, so when someone asks what are you taking, you're like, comm 112, comm 143, and other people in the school, they're like, oh, that's that class that learns kind of about this, like, if they're in that same department. But, like, no one knows the names of anything. We refer to everything by the numbers, and it's a phenomenon that, as far as I know, does not occur at any other school.
I love these, like, weird little subcultures that we're always gonna have because of where we went to college.